Yes, so let's talk about you.
Yeah.
So you are 48?
Going to be 49 in a couple of months, yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's probably in a couple of months.
Okay.
April, so not long.
Yeah, so nearly 49. And you're lucky because you haven't experienced menopause yet at all, have you?
No.
No, but what have you noticed? Like, what changes have you noticed?
It's really interesting. It's kind of probably the same as being pregnant, because it's that estrogen that you have, that you don't have, the blood pumping around you. And I sort of equate it to skincare, your skin. Definitely, exercising is really, really important, what you eat and drink. But I'm very conscious, not only what I put in my skin here and what I drink, but what I put down below, because you do get more sensitive and you do get a little bit more drier. So yeah, I've been researching for ages, but also I had a period of time when my husband was had the accident, that I was so stressed that I was just getting thrush all the time and cystitis. So I did a bit of research to find some products to use, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what did you find?
Well, I think because it got me thinking, you know, as I get older, the menopause, I'm not quite there, but obviously everything's changing. If you lose elasticity here, are you going to lose elasticity down there? If you need hydrating here, do you need hydrating? So then I looked at all these things like parabens, sulfates, lubricants, KY jelly. It's got terrible silicones in it. It's not good for you. And recently I found out that as a woman and men, before you even go out the door, you've got like 220 things you're pumping into your body via either drinking, eating it, or actually putting it, like,
that's crazy,
deodorants and toothpaste and skincare. So then I started thinking, well, if I don't want my pH balance, which is going to change because the estrogen is dropping all the time, I need to be putting some sort of gel or cleaning with the right thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been looking.
Okay. And I know you've got some products that you found and that you've used and that you think really highly of. So what do you want to start with?
Okay, so this is a company called Yes, and I think it's so clever to call it Yes, because actually I don't mind talking to you, and you're younger than me, for God's sake, but I don't mind talking to my girlfriends. But what I've noticed is most women don't like to talk about these things. I think because you're fearful of, yes, I'm going towards 50, things are changing. I still love sex. I still want to be intimate with my husband. I still think it keeps you young and it keeps you positive, actually. It's really good for your self-esteem. So this is a cleanser, and it's got no parabens, no sulfates, anything in it, and it just keeps that barrier, because you don't, in your membrane down in your any skin, but really they're sensitive, there is no barrier to protect any sort of bacteria or anything. And if you think about a lot of soaps, and I'm not going to mention a brand, but the pH balance is about 12-13, which is really, really high. So this is pH balanced, it's got no parabens, no sulfates, and it just cleanses, and I've been using that for 6 months now, and I've seen a massive difference. And where I used to get thrush, I don't.
Oh, so that's
I'm
great.
loving the Yes. And then I kind of thought, lubrication. I'm gonna have to try it, and I've got to use it, and I'm sure it's going to get worse as I get older. So this is the little baby, and I have to just say, actually, really quickly, that this is only £7.
Really good.
And they're all roughly 5, 7 or 8. And this little baby, which is a moisturising gel, is the most at £10. But again, no, this is like an oil base. It's botanical. NHS approved.
Brilliant.
So they approve of it. And it just tightens the pleasure, because the oil, because it's botanical, it lasts up to 3 days. That lubrication, that moisturising in the gel as well, lasts up to 3 days. So this little baby lasts up to 3 days as a gel. But I'm loving this, and actually, for me, I don't want to be putting anything artificial in me, and I don't want to be getting cystitis. I know women that get cystitis, and then they have sex, they get cystitis, and they have to take antibiotics, and it's just crazy. So I really highly recommend them. You just got to think, I've got to cleanse like you do in the morning with a soap. If I'm going to have sex, lubricate, just even if you feel you're dry or not, just do it, and then moisturise every day.